Welcome everyone. I'm I'm Lime. In case you don't know me, I am the one who is hosting this tournament. Primarily made it. Um, yeah. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope everything is going well. I just wanted to quickly go over what we're doing with this bracket. So we're gonna have 8 groups that look kind of like this. You can see on screen here. Um, we are only 59 players out of 64. I say only as if there's ever been 59 players before. There is not, but we're 59 players. So there's going to be 5 groups where there's going to be one bye round. So 5 groups where there's only 7 players, meaning someone will get a free round win in the first round. And that's okay. So you're going to see some in the wheel. There's 5 just lines, just small dashes. And yeah, those are bye rounds. So I'll let y'all know when we hit them. And the only rule is there can only be one bye per group. If there's somehow two byes in the same group, we're gonna re-roll the second one. So yeah, that's everything. I hope everyone can hear me properly. I mean, through my testing, I think you can, but always different standing here, and I hope we run into no technical difficulties. But let's see. Ramo, you're the goat. Can you let me know if you can hear me real quick? Just want to be sure before I move on too much. In the meantime, you can see here we have. Alright, you can hear me good. That's good. So yeah, there's gonna be up to 8 players. They're gonna be starting in match A1, or that's dependent on the group, right? But we have we have group 1 to. Wow, I'm loose. Yeah, we have group A to H, and the 4 first games are the ones that we're drawing right now. The rest will be playing out as you can see on screen here. So everyone is guaranteed at least 2 games. Most of y'all will be playing more than that, but everyone is at least guaranteed 2 games, which I think is nice. But let's try and see if we can move on and draw the first group here. Hopefully everything works. So let's take a look. Alright. It does look like we have a wheel on screen. Let's take a look. Let's spin it. Okay. Let's see who we get. Oh my god. Okay, so it's Ice Cream Shuck first. He's the first player to be drawn in the tournament. And yeah, let's see who he's going to be going up against. So this is his first match. He'll be playing against Chris Chan. Okay. I don't know much about any of them, but that is the first matchup. And let's see who's going to be next. Let's see. Oh, the guy with the long name. It's going to be Peanut Butter Bucket. So he's also in Group A. Let's take a look. It's going to be... Who's going to be playing against Peanut Butter Bucket in their first game? And it looks like it's Mr. Bailey. I believe he's from Norway. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Mr. Bailey up next. So that's the first 2 games of Group A. Let's take a look who we have for Game 3 of Group A. And is it gonna swap? Oh, it is. Okay, so it's Dekalev, or whatever, how that's pronounced. So he's the 5th player. We have 3 more left for this group. Let's take a look. And so that is a bye round. So Dekalev is going to be getting a free win the first round. So we're going to move that over here. And yeah, I'm going to remove this here. There's going to be 4 more of these, and they have to be in 4 different groups. So yeah, let's take a look. Final 2 players of Group A. Let's take a look. Okay, I think that's Symbol. Yeah. So also in Group A. And now for the last player. The last player of the group, which is Kurosh Rastigar. That's a weird one to pronounce, but that's the last one for this group. So let's take a look at it here. I hope this works. I hope this works properly. Looks like it does. So here you can see the group. We have everyone here. We have one bye, as you can see, but 7 total players in this group, which that's pretty cool. So there's gonna be 4 more groups with a bye round, which we'll see later on. They have to be 4 different groups. It cannot be 2 in the same, like I said before. So that's the only thing we have to look out for. Everything else is fair game. So this is Group A here. We have Ice Cream Shug, Chris Chan, Peanut Butter Bucker is the first one that I actually know a bit about. I've seen him play before, and a really nice guy. And then we have Mr. Bailey, Decaliv, who's getting a bye round in the first game. And then we have Simple and Kurosh Rastigar. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's draw Group B, shall we? There should be 56 players remaining. So let's take a look. And let's draw Group B here. See if we can't get this back on screen. Okay. Looks like it's working, so let's go. Alright, so who's gonna be the first player of Group B? And it looks like it's gonna be OPK, I think. Yeah. So OPK is the first player in Group B. Let's see who's he's gonna be playing against. Oh wait. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So spin it again. Let's go. See who's gonna be playing against OPK in the first round, and it's gonna be not gonna be another bye. Okay. It's Evil Mac Not Nice. That's a banger name, by the way. Love that name. I had a lot of fun looking at that. Let's take a look. Third player, Group B. And that's a bye. Okay. Yeah, so this is the second bye. So as long as we get no more buys in this group, it's fine. But let's see who will be getting that free win. Also, thank you guys for complimenting the graphics. It's gonna be El Esquil. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so he's gonna get a bye round as well, just like Dekalev got in the first round. Let's see the other 4 players of Group B. It's gonna be, looks like Derpy C2. So he's in Group B, and now we should see who he's gonna play against. Let's take a look. And it's gonna be spinning. Naiko Tendo. Look, am I? Yeah, Naiko Tendo. So Derpy versus Naiko in the first round of Group B. Then we have last 2 players here. This is the last game of Group B. At least opening game, right? Oh, we have Shad. Okay. His name looks cool, but I don't know who he is. Maybe we'll see. Maybe he might win the entire thing. But for that to happen, he has to win against Fake. Okay. So Fake is the final player of Group B. So let's hop on over and take a look at this again. And it's working. I love when things work. That's just awesome. So this is looking great. Yeah, here you have the you don't wanna I don't know much about Shad. Shad wins Group B. Okay. Well, I don't know him yet, so we'll see. We're gonna see how it's gonna turn out. You're against your friend? Really? That's crazy. That's gonna be funny to see. Damn. Okay, that's awesome. Love that. It's gonna be a little bit of banter, but just remember, just because you lose the first game doesn't mean you're out yet. There's still some rounds left. Everyone plays at least 2 games since we have losers bracket in every group. So yeah, that's awesome. Fake winning it all and he's saying that's cap. Okay. A lot of self-confidence here. Um, let's take a look at Group C. Let's see how that goes. Haha. I'm funny, I know it. Okay, let's take a look. Spin that. See who our first player is gonna be. Aqua Afton. Okay. Okay. So he's the first player of Group C. And he will be playing against. Let's take a look. Oh, I think it's VV Valera. Okay, that's a name we know at least. He's pretty well known within the comp community, so that's good. Okay. And third player is. Let's take a look. YMC. I think the rest is going to be too long to pronounce. But okay. Awesome. He will be playing against. Take a look here. Shadow? Wait. Oh, okay. Row Tilter. Okay. I thought we were about to get Shadow in this group. But Row Tilter is the fourth player. Let's take a look at the fifth one. We're halfway through Group C here. Let's take a look. It's Sandman Crow. Rob. Okay. Yeah. We know him too. Okay. That's awesome. So he's in the same group as VV. But let's see who Sandman Crawl is going to be playing against. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Okay, well, sorry. Whoopsie. Oh, Void is here. Okay, so Figo Mugi, or however that's pronounced, that's up against Rob in the first round. Let's take a look at the last two players here of Group C. So the first one in the final match is going to be, looks like Odie. Yes, it's Odie. Okay. And he will be playing against. Take a look. It's going to be against Dante. Or Dantes. Dante. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. Okay, awesome. Perfect. So let's go take a look at Group C here. The final standings. I love Stream Decks. Makes everything so much easier. Okay, we have a couple of players here that we know. We have Vivi Valera, and we have Rob that I know. I thought we were about to get Shadow in this one, but turns out not. But this is oh yeah, there's a lot of names on the thing. Yeah. Can we see the brackets that have been picked already? Yes. Okay, well, I can go back. You've already actually been picked as well. So we have Group A here. If I click correctly. Yeah, you're in here. That's the first group. And for those wondering, let's take a look at Group B again. So it looks like this. We have OPK and yeah, we're Fake and yeah, we have Derpy and Nyko, who's apparently friends and are going to be playing against each other in the first game. That's kind of funny. And let's take a look at Group C as well. That's the one we just drew. So yeah, we have Vivi Valera and we have Rob, of course, in this one too. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Think yeah, Group D's up next. Ramo, you should really be good. I don't know. Is there any of the other guys watching? Any of the notorious comp players? If not, you should get them in here. But let's take a look at the Group D, the next 8 players here. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take first player of Group D is gonna be Syrian. Ciaran. I don't really know how that's pronounced, but yeah, let's see if he shows up at least. But he's gonna be playing against in the first round. Let's take a spin. He's gonna be playing against Sherry. Okay, yeah. So Ciaran against Sherry in the first round of Group D, and let's take a look at the second game for Group D. First player is gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be Lukey. Okay. So Lukey is the third player of Group D. Okay, let's see who Lukey's gonna be playing against. Lukey can go really far in that tournament. Let's see who's. Oh. Okay. There is a Lukey against Birdie. Oh my god, in the first round. Okay, let's take a look at the third game. Those are two really, well, notoriously good players, in case you guys don't know. The fifth player in Group D is a bye. Okay, yeah, I think we needed that at this point. We need a little break. But who's gonna get the free win? The free win in Group D. First round, it's gonna be. Oh, okay. Some silly dude is gonna get the bye round here in Game 3. Let's take a look at the last game, Game 4 of Group D. Last two players here. And looks like the first one's gonna be You Got. Okay, I don't know much about him, but cool name. Gonna see how he's gonna play in the tournament. And he'll be playing against the final player of this group. It's gonna be Mr. Rats. Awesome. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look at Group D here. You have Sarah and you have Sherry, which doesn't show up as like a thing with this font. That's okay. We have Lukey versus Birdie. That's gonna be a crazy game, like crazy first game. But I mean, there is lower brackets, so they might, they can still pull off some cool stories. That's gonna be a crazy first game though. That's really really unfortunate for them. But hopefully they can both, do well and hopefully make it back to that group grand final again to see who's gonna be making it to playoff. Because ultimately only one per group is gonna make it to playoffs. So it's gonna be an intense first game to have for sure. We're actually halfway through the groups now, which is crazy. Meaning the next group is gonna be Group E, and trying to catch up here with chat, but yeah, that is a wild first round. So let's take a look at the next game going on here, or the next groups rather. Group E. Swap it over. Take it for a spin, maybe. See who's gonna be the first player of Group E. It's gonna be the Cane Man, it looks like. Awesome. He's been playing a bit of tournaments as well together with PB. Peanut Butter Bucket, awesome name. Let's see who the Cane Man's going to be playing against in the first game. And it looks like it's going to be not a bye, it's going to be Fishy Amino, I think. Okay. That could be a close game. Yeah, let's see. Player number 3, Game 2. Who's the first player of Game 2? It's going to be Zero. Okay. So Zero is in Group E. Let's see who he's going to be playing against in the first round here. Take a spin. And it's going to be Dragonhog. Okay. I don't know him. I know Dragon Gamer. A lot of dragons here. Let's take a look. Okay, perfect. So the other half of Group E coming up next here. 4 players left of this group. So let's take it for a spin and see who we land on for the final 4 of this group. Wheel's looking a lot more empty now. It's gonna okay, it's not Rambo. It's gonna be Apple Blodge. Alright. Rambo probably got a heart attack there. Wouldn't surprise me. But let's see who Apple Blodge is gonna be playing against. Rambo's saying, oh my god. He's gonna be playing against Roadies. Alright. Yeah, Dragon Gamer has a rival for sure. So Roadies up against Apple Blodge. So that's the final 2 players of this group. The final game of Group E. It's gonna be Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's gonna be Peter. Peter. Okay, that's well. He hasn't played a lot recently, but used to be at the top of the game at least. Let's see who he's gonna be playing against in the final round. I think Ram was shivering his timbers. And Scuffies. Okay. I believe recently just came back to the game. That's gonna be fun. So that is Group E. Let's take it up here, take a look. Boom. Awesome. So this is one of the fun groups. You know, we have Zero and Peter who are, you know, they're competing a lot. Or Peter used to, at least before his PC went good night. But you know, he's back. Maybe he can go far, but definitely expecting Zero to pull something out of the hat here. That's gonna be a fun group to watch. I'm really excited for this one. But why don't we draw the 6th group out of all 8? We have Group F coming right up. Let's take it for a spin. Take a look who we're gonna get. And the first one's not gonna be a draw. It's gonna be it's gonna be Dragon Gamer in Group F. All right. Oh God, he says. Let's see who he's gonna get. Oh no, it's not a bye. It's gonna be Shadow. That's a tough first game. That's for sure. Okay, this is a interesting group. He says. Okay. Yeah, I read that. Okay, let's see who the third player is. Just gonna ignore that. Jobo the Hobo. It's not Ramo? No, it's Jobo the Hobo. Okay. I think he's good. I love his YouTube videos though. He's pretty good. Let's take a look who he's gonna be playing against in the first game. It's gonna be TJ. Oh my God, TJ Pumpkin King against Jobo the Hobo. This is already a good looking group, but let's see if we can make it even better. So number 5 in this group, the other half. First player is gonna be Super Lit Games, also at least a well-known community member. I don't know how much he's played recently, but you know, he's been around for a long time. Made his name. Who's he gonna be playing against in the first game here? He will be playing against no one. He's getting a draw. Okay, bye. Sorry, he is getting a free first win. Let's take a look at the final game here. Oh wow, our top in here too. This is stacked. Oh my God. Okay, so top and the final player in this group, the top's enemy for the first game is gonna be We Do Everything White Team. Okay, that is awesome. So that is Group F. Wait, no, am I wrong? Oh wait, it's Group F. Oh, I thought we were on G for a second. Of course, it's Group F. Wow, Dragon Gamer, Shadow, Jobo the Hobo, TJ, Super Lit, Tob, and We Do Everything. This might be the most stacked group so far. Like, this is honestly crazy. Wow. Wait, this is actually crazy. Okay, this is a cool group. This is one you want to look out for. I'm excited. Like, this could go in a lot of ways. Although I still think Shadow would probably be towards the favorite here. I'm really sorry for that, Dragon Gamer, but you know, anything can happen. I mean, I'm excited to see this group for sure play out. There's only 2 groups left. Now, there's Group G and there's Group H. And obviously, as soon as we're done drawing Group G, there's only 8 players left, which will be the final group, Group H. Or I guess there can still be a draw. Or, sorry, bye round. So, but we will have the final 2 groups determined after this group here, after Group G. But we're still going to spin Group H, the final 8 players, to see the order, like who's playing against who. Also because if you're the first mentioned or second mentioned player, also has an effect on the game. So we're going to spin the last one as well, even though we know what the group is. Just wanted to quickly mention that before we move on to the Group G spin. Maybe let's take a look. Second final group. First player. It's going to be Cheese Pizza. Okay. W. Let's take a look. So who's Cheese Pizza going to be playing against in his first game this tournament? It's not going to be a buy. It's going to be Waffle Iron. Okay. Seen him before as well around. Also pretty active in the community, so I'm excited to see him play. It's going to be fun. Let's take a look at this second game here of the group. Getting dunks. Okay. I mean, it had to happen at some point, right? So dunks in Group G. Let's put him in here. Duncan. Okay, let's see who his first enemy is going to be in this tournament. It's going to be HCO? No, he's going to get a buy round. Okay. So Dunk's out of anyone is going to get a buy round in his first game. I mean, rules are rules. Let's see the final 4 players of Group G. It's getting intense here now. We don't have a lot of people left. Oh my god, it's Ramo. Ramo and Dunks in the same group, but on opposite side of the group. Okay, so who's Ramo gonna be playing against in his first game? It's gonna be Slick. Okay, that might be a pretty good matchup, a pretty close one. Ramo versus Slick. Let's take a look at the last game of Group G here. The final 2 players. Let's see who's up first. It's gonna be HCO. So HCO is gonna be playing up against this player that we spin now, which is gonna be the final player of Group G, and everyone else is gonna be in Group H. It's gonna be Simon. So Simon is in Group G as well against HCO in the first game. Alright, should we just let's take a look at this, huh? Let's take a look at this. Group G, ladies and gentlemen. We have Cheese Pizza, and we have Waffle Iron, we have Dunks, we have Ramo, we have Slick, we have HCO, and we have Simon. That's a pretty dope group. Pretty stacked too, yeah, I gotta say. We can go through all the groups right after we've spun Group H, just so everyone who's on the stream right now can take a look and see what we're getting, and what group they're getting as well. So, well, yeah, like I said before, Group H is obviously the last 8 players, so we just have to spin and see what order we're getting. So let's take a look at the first game of Group H here, who will be playing in game 1 of the last group. So we have Myrup is in game 1 of Group H. That's my duo right there, although I'm not playing in the tournament, but he's going to be playing against see? Sleep, it looks. Yeah, he's going to be playing against Sleep in the first round. That could be tough. That could go both ways, I think. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's take a look at the final. Or at the game 2 first here for this final group. Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I'm gonna try Elenjestein. Elenjestein. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's the first player of the second game of the last group. And let's take a look who his enemy is gonna be in this game. It's gonna be Crazy W as our very own official Discord mod. Love it. So, hell yeah. Let's take a look at the final 2 games. First up we have Dr. Mortem. Okay. And okay. It's So Dr. Mortem we have here. Yeah, I was just catching up with chat, sorry. And he's going to be playing against Helix. Okay, so obviously the final game is going to be Dave the Wave and Mr. Random. Let's put Helix in real quick first. Dave the Wave and Mr. Random, but we're going to spin here now just to see who starts first and who starts second. Pretty simple, but okay, it's going to be Dave the Wave first, and obviously he's going to be playing against Mr. Random. You know, we gotta spin. We gotta see if it is really Mr. Random or not. You know, you can never be too sure, but it looks like it's gonna be. So that is the final player of Group H. Let's put it over here and can move it over here. Perfect. So here we have Group H. This is the final group. We have Marb, we have Sleep, Elenstein. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly. We have Crazy WS, Dr. Mortem, Helix, Dave the Wave, and Mr. Random 64. I hit my table. That was unnecessary. Let's take a look at all the groups here. We can take a look. Group A first. This is what we landed on. Pretty solid group. We have Peanut Butter Bucket in there. That's like the most like heard of name, I believe. At least for me. Take a look and Group B. Excited to see. We have we have actually I thought this was Group C. Okay, well we have OPK in here and Evil Mac Not Nice. We have Skill, Derpy C2 and Nyko, which apparently those two are friends and they're gonna be playing against each other in the first game. That's funny. And then we have Shad and we have Fake. So pretty cool group. Let's take a look at Group C. So this is Group C, and this is the one I thought we were going to look at before. We have Aqua Afton, we have Vivi Valera, YMC, we have Rotilder, we have Sandman Kroll, aka Rob, we have Figo Mugi, and we have Odie, and we have Dante. So that's a pretty cool group too. Let's take a look at Group D. So this one here, we have Finance Sirion, we have Sherry, we have Luki and Birdie playing up against each other in that first game, by the way. And then we have a bye. We have some silly dude. We have Yugot and we have Mr. Rat. I think the top part of the bracket is going to be a little more intense than the bottom part. Especially that first game between Luki and Birdie. It's going to be fun to watch. But why don't we take a look at Group E here first. Take a look. We have the Cane Man, Fishy Amino, Zero, Dragon Hawk, Apple Blodge, Roadies, Petern, and Scuffies. So obviously the names that draw my attention the most here are Zero and Petern in the same group on the opposite side of bracket. So maybe they meet in the upper bracket, maybe some of them lose and they have to eliminate each other at some point in the lower bracket. Who knows? We're gonna see where this goes next Saturday, which I'm really excited for. It's gonna be awesome video, awesome weekend, awesome stream, awesome tournament, and some crazy prizes for the top 8 players for the playoffs contestants for sure. So let's take a look at Group F. All right, took a second to load up there, but Dragon Gamer, not Dragon Hawk. We just had him. Shadow, Jobo the Hobo, TJ Pumpkin, Super Lit, Top, and we do everything YT. This is probably the most stacked group. This is crazy. Can't lie. I'm excited to watch this one. I think there's gonna be some banger games in here. But yeah, obviously we can't stream every single game of the tournament. In fact, only a quarter of the group stage. So record all your own games if you want. You know, that'd be awesome. I'd propose make a video about it. Upload it to YouTube if you're into that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. Taking a look at the next group here. Boom. Group G. I misclicked. What the fuck was that? We have accidentally cut it over to my Google Chrome. So we have Group G, we have Cheese Pizza, Waffle Iron, Dunks, Ramos, Slick, HCO, and Simon. Awesome. That's going to be a stack group as well. We have Dunks and Rama on opposite side of the bracket here. And, frankly, it's going to be pretty tough to see who's going to make it out of this one. We have Cheese Pizza as well. I think it can go really far. And Rama have a tough first game here as well. Can go anywhere. Final group, Group H. We just looked at this one before. This is the last one. Myrb, Sleep, Ellenstein, Crazy WS, Dr. Mortem, Helix, Dave the Wave, and Mr. Random 64. So that's everyone. That's all the groups. We're going to be putting this in the player handbook document. That's available for everyone under info and links in the bottom of the official Shotgun Farmers Discord server. The one everyone has access to. Gonna see it at the bottom there. Yeah. I think that's everything for today. These are all 8 groups. Gonna get it updated now, so you guys can go take a look at the bracket in there and see who y'all will be playing against. So, thank you guys for joining in, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and get some practice going. There's gonna be more updates throughout the week with some changes to the game and some tournament information. So yeah, thank you guys for coming up, and good luck in the tournament next week.